This is the demonstration for the FPGA. To start out with, we're going to have all these switches right here. These first four switches will be the inputs of A, these next four inputs of B, and these three will be the inputs for the operand. Then for the LEDs that we have up here, we're going to have these be the outputs for A, and these be the outputs for B. These four here will be our flag bits, so they're going to be the 0, the overflow, negative, and carry out, and these will be the outputs, the data outputs for the operations that we'll be doing. So to start out with, we will be doing math, or adding A plus B. So if we do something like A 1 plus 0, it would be 1, so that's correct. Or if we also do A is 1 and B is 1, then we should have 2, so that's correct. Now for the rest of them, we'll be trying to compare them to the examples that we got on the lab assignment. So for the second one, we're going to have A minus B, and we will have 1, 0, 1, 0, minus 0, 1, 0, 1, and it's going to be subtraction. So yeah, since we're doing the 2's complement, we will be having some carry out as a result, and the result of 10 minus 5 should be indeed 5. So for the next one, it will be A plus plus, so A plus 1, and in that case, that should be this here, and B should have pretty much no say or no effect on the outputs, because all we're worried about is taking the value of A and then just adding 1 to it. So if we have something like 10 for A, then we should be getting 11, so that makes sense. So for the next one, we will be doing multiplication. In that case, the example given is 15, and multiplication is 0, 1, 1. Right. Yes. So we're going to have 1, 1, 1, 1 times 1, 1, 1, 1, and this should be the output for 225, and it matches what's on the lab assignment, so I'm going to take that as being indeed 225. Then the next one we have is A and B, and A is going to be 1, 0, 1, 0, and B is going to be 0, 1, 0, 1, and that's going to be this here. So since A is 1 here, but B is 0, every time we have at least 1 0, that's why we don't have anything here, so the 0 LED turns on, so it's correct. For the next one, we have A or B, and in this case, it's going to be this, and same inputs. So since in this case at least one of them is 1, then all the LEDs are going to light up, so that makes sense as well. Next is the XOR, and for that one we will have 1, 1, 1, 1, and B is indeed 0, 1, 0, 1. And for XOR, we're going to do this. So for the XOR, whenever we have just 1, so in the case of the first one, and in the case of this part right here as well, that's where we have 1's lit up. But whenever we have 1, 1 as from A and B, then we're not going to have the LEDs lit up. And the last one is going to be just not A. in this case it's 1 1 1 1, and just whenever we have this turned on, this will be off, so just not A, and that should be it. Thank you.